Hello, mages of all ages, and welcome back to another episode of Mage Wars, in which we are going to be facing off against Alt in the 2022/23 final playtest tournament for the new and final expansion of Mage Wars, Mage Wars 1.0. Let's see here. We are playing blue if we can. Hell yeah. All right. And so for this one, I will play the new Pelian Force Master. We saw the monk in the previous one, and I thought it would be cool to show off another one of the new mages. I think I have shown this deck before, but I don't remember. It is called Mjolnir. It is called so because I am using the Heart of Gravicore as my main focus for this deck. If you are not aware, the new Force Master has a living weapon kind of thing, where he can enchant any weapon to act sort of like the Force Sword that... oh, whoopsie daisy, I didn't save my deck before here. Save. Sorry, forgot. Forgot to save. Reloading. Let me just show him that I am playing this mage here. Reset. So, well, I guess I hadn't seen his book yet, so it didn't really matter to show him that I had already selected my book. I just didn't want to make it like I am now changing my book based on what he picked, but I didn't know. Doesn't matter. We are playing the Pelian Force Master. Here we go. I don't know if I finished off the other thought. We have another spell in Mage Wars, which is like a living weapon, which with upkeep, a card that you can play, and I forget what it's called. A Dancing Scimitar. That's it. And then this mage can make any weapon work kind of like that, giving it the autonomous trait and then upkeep +1, which is kind of cool. And we're going to be playing that with the Heart of Gravicore. That is the concept anyway. Can you reset again? There's still a card on the board for me. There's still a card on the board for him. Okay, let's reset again. All right, and without further ado, here we go. I'm just scrolling over the cards in the book here so that you have a chance to have an idea of what's in here. But it's a fairly simple book. It's all about putting out equipment with 2 battle forges, lots of walls of force, and then I have a Force Phoenix, Meditating Monk, and a Mana Flower to pop down, 2 new Renewing Springs. It's all about staying alive forever, healing with Regrow belts, Renewing Spring, having enough equipment that he can't dissolve all of it, and then I can fly over the walls. That's another thing for the new Pelian Force Master. And when we summon a force creature, you may pay mana equal to the creature's level to enter play active. That'll only be happening once, if ever. Force Phoenix is just a creature that won't ever go away. You can reanimate it not for free, but for 7 mana every time it dies. And the only way to get rid of it would be if the enemy obliterates it, or if I neglect to have 7 mana in hand or like in my supply when this thing dies. Cool creature. Not very strong, but having an infinite creature is kind of cool, and I really like that kind of thing. We are up against Alt, and he is playing the Bloodwave Warlord. All right, very cool. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. And we're off. So we're going to be playing a Battle Forge, of course, and then I think I will open with the Meditating Monk in the first round. And for subsequent rounds, we will, of course, be cutting out the planning phases. There's another few things that I should get out of the way before we start to play here. I have already played my game against Sveiner, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but the other opponent in my group. And unfortunately, we had some trouble. First of all, we had a lot of scheduling conflicts, and I ended up canceling on him once. Then we managed to get another game going where I was really tired, and I ended up playing the Paladin. But during that game, I played the Paladin, But I played with the temple, which is now illegal with the new rework to the paladin, and so I ended up we ended up stopping the game midway through, and I conceded the game because I didn't want to restart. Sfeina gave me ample opportunity to restart the game. He was okay with us just restarting it. I felt it was kind of a bad idea, and so, like I said, I was kind of tired that day, and in the end, we just ended up ending the game. He got the point, and that's it. So anyway, we that out of the way, we're not playing the meditating monk here in the first round. He didn't quick cast anything, and then he is going not a barracks build. Surely, yeah. All right, and we'll just go in there and start hitting stuff as soon as we can. Final quick cast phase done. Yes, I will quick cast, of course. A forward battle forge here. If there's a ballista in the middle, I could put a wall of force in between if I really wanted, and then I would probably block the ballista forever. He doubles down with a mana shard, so this will be a lot of creatures coming out. That should be fun, and that'll be the end of the first round. And while Alt finishes up his planning here, I will give you guys another little announcement. As of this Christmas vacation, I had a lot of time to think and like go over things. And I'm not sure if a lot of people in the Mage Wars community watch me anymore or like follow my streams and YouTube. But I have decided that it is time for me to close my channel, at least not permanently, but like for a good while, maybe for a year or something. If not permanently, I haven't really decided yet. Time will tell. But I'm kind of exhausted or fatigued on the whole streaming/YouTubing business, and so the Mage Wars videos coming out for this tournament might well be the last videos that come out of my channel, at least. Maybe even forever, right? So. Fitting that it would end with Mage Wars, I think. And yeah, we'll see what the future brings. But Keejchen is done with the streaming business. There's a Archer's Watchtower coming out up here from the Warlord, and he chose not to deploy from the barracks. This does not escape me. He simply did not. Okay, interesting. I will move forward. I will put a mana flower here. And I have a rhino hide in hand. So I'm still gearing up with some more mana stuff, sort of getting my... Oh, whoops. Oh, I forgot to deploy. Too late. Ah, goddamn. Okay. Well, he says go ahead. So let's just go ahead and get some boots on the floor. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. And he put out a general secret ring. Okay, cool. And I will give myself the rhino hide here. So we already have 3 armor if needed. And I will meditate with the meditating monk. Like so. And end the round. And in the deployment phase, we'll put out the Heart of Gravicore now. And say it's like the living weapon. I'll put the living weapon. I've never done that before, but I'll put the living weapon. Living weapon. Does that cost extra? Pay X mana to give it a ready marker. When you cast a minor equipment spell with a melee attack bar, you may pay X mana to give it a ready marker. X mana, X is equal to the level of the equipment, so 2 more. That is down to 13. He puts out a Sir Rigwald, the Tireless Guardian. All right, that is going to be annoying to deal with. All right, fun. Cool. And let's see, deployment phase over. First quick cast phase, I have Battleforge and Redistributed Power in hand. Should have cast the Battleforge last turn since I'm doing it anyway. But whatever, it came a little bit later. Hidden Tunnels coming out from the Warlord, and oh, it is still an outpost. Okay, I thought maybe they nerfed this one. Huh. Okay, so then Rigwald can move from the barrack zone directly to the Archer's Watchtower from here. Interesting. I will activate the Meditating Monk, give myself a mana. Cannot use this from a spawn point. You cannot use this from a spawn point. When you cast a minor equipment spell with a melee attack bar. Oh, I never knew. Oh, see, I'm cheating again. God damn it. All right, maybe can I cast something else? Well, goddamn. All right. Me not knowing the game. Not great. This was 10 mana total. Back to 24. Then -1, like this. So let's cast some leather, maybe. Well, I don't know, man. Let's go for the pants. No, gloves. I'm kind of thinking that with my steel equipment, I may end up stealing his tempered faults whenever he plays them, if he ever does. Battleforge, redistributed power is fine. Done. I meditated with the monk then as my action, and the warlord will have to activate. And he is retreating. Okay, so I probably will have to fight all of his creatures in this game, and it's going to be a long one, guys, just so you're aware. Because I will not be able to focus his mage, not with Rick rolled around and all that. Yep, so that should be fun. He's all done with his stuff. I can just do mine. Let's do the redistributed power here. And then Battleforge down there, which will take up the space for him to cast either the Ballista or another outpost in this corner. He can still put an outpost here, but I suppose he has his outposts out that he needs now. Anyway, end of the round. End of the round, yeah. And we're a go. So he summons a Bloodwave Great Bow. All right, cool, cool, cool. So that makes him able to sit back here and support the front line. I was thinking I'm going to go for the Archer's Watchtower, but Rick will probably come up and destroy that idea. I will deploy Galvitar, like so, and first quick cast phase. Let's see what comes out. Or if he does anything. Oh, he does indeed quick cast. He's quick casting something under the Bloodwave Great Bow. Okay. No quick cast for me. We have the Force Phoenix and the Heart of Gravicore in hand, and that'll be the Heart of Gravicore coming out as the living weapon now from hand, since it has to go that way. Let's see if he's clever enough to move up and guard right now. I think I can kill the Watchtower in one go here, which even with the hidden talents, which means that destroys his economy basically. And maybe I can even get down here and kill the barracks. That would be kind of cool. But I doubt it. Oh, he is going with his mage. Okay. Gaining 3 mana in trade for 2 of his maximum health. Cool. All right, let's see if I can do this. So Heart of Gravicore for 10 mana now. Doing it right that time. Do it like this. Boom. Give it a ready marker. Then move in here. Hit the Archer's Watchtower with a good old thrust. And do some good damage, please. Right, the first one is always a little bit slow. Next round will be the Force Phoenix into revealing redistributed power. Ooh, and we get a 1 above average hit here. So 5 damage going in out of 6, but plus 3, so out of 9. And then now we will hit it with the Heart of Gravicore, which rolls 2 extra dice against corporeal conjurations here, so it should be 6, giving us, I think on average I kill it here. Oh, and we got it. Yeah, it's dead. Nice. Which means he cannot move here. This one was targeted on an outpost. This one is also destroyed, indeed. So we wrecked his economy just like that. Beautiful. All right, done. That was cool. And we pay upkeep 1 for the hammer, which is not that bad. Very nice. Rickbold moves forward and guards. Okay. I will meditate with the monk. And that'll be the end of the round. And here we go. Deployment phase. I will deploy a symbiotic orb and the regrowth belt. Just because I know I'm going to take damage this turn. We might as well get it going. I have extra redundancy of that. And I want him to start using his dissolves on things. We see Isambila, Daughter of Badgers, coming out. Very cool. Love this creature. First quick cast phase. Oh, I should have deployed the Force Armor will be very useful here because of course he's going to get the piercing from the Blood Ray Greatbow and now from Isambila too. Yeah. First quick cast phase. I will not quick cast. This round I will just be casting the Force Phoenix. The Dissolve is just because whatever. Seeking Dispel on which one? I'm trying to zoom in here. Come on. What is happening? There we go. This one. Rhino Hide. Sorry about that janky business with the zooming there. At least I have redundancy in the Rhino Hide, so that's nice. Actions phase, I will say pass. Let's see what he does. He might move back with Rickwold. That's what I would do in his case, I think. Or would I? That's tricky. You kind of want the Force Master to go in and hit Rickwold, don't you? I think you do. Greatbow shoots Force Master. Or the Battleforge. Probably the Battleforge, honestly. Yeah, here he goes. Okay, cool. Get it off the board. The other one will be out of commission soon because I will have to engage him on his terms here. 4 dice being rolled. So far, no piercing, but maybe he is going to reveal it later. 4 critical is kind of nasty. Yikes. Damn. That's annoying. That was a really good roll. He did not reveal a command enchantment or something in order to get the piercing. It wouldn't matter here, but it could have. But maybe he would have done it if it mattered for the roll. I think you can do it just before... Yeah, before damage and effect step, indeed. Okay. Do I want to go and hit Rickbold? Why would I? He can still hit the Battleforge even if I do that. So let me just meditate with the monk and see what he does. Now, it did occur to me, and I'm sure you guys were thinking about this right now, or some of you are. Force Phoenix, a creature that will come back forever, which is kind of cool, but whenever he can continually kill it again and again and gain theoretically infinite veteran tokens, and or one for each of his creatures this way, which is kind of funny. And I'm going to let him do it. Because why not? That sounds fun. I don't think it'll be like a huge deal, but it could be. I will say pass. He made Isambila wake up, rousing the beast on her, which means I now can pass. So that feels a little bit weird. I'm not sure why he would do that right then. He could have waited. No, he could not have activated Rickbold and then done it after. Indeed, he could not. Okay, so this way he will be able to hit my mage after the fact here. Now I want to consider whether or not I am doing the Force Phoenix right now. It has Aegis 2. It will only be able to be attacked by Isambila this turn. So she will roll 2 dice against it and will not be able to kill it. This is important because I cannot afford to reanimate it this turn. So it would be terrible if it got killed this turn, but because we've waited and Isambila cannot do it, we should be fine. So I will quick cast Force Phoenix here. And I do have to do it here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. She can't reach that. Then I will reveal Redistributed Power. First, does that only cost 0? It costs 0, okay. Yes. That costs us 2 dissipate tokens from force creatures you control, so like so. And then we will move in and hit Rigwold. Yeah, we're just gonna have to try. There's no other way. It would be amazing if I can kill him, otherwise I'm gonna have to do like Chant of Rage and force pushes and stuff to get around him. It would be best if I can simply kill him. Let's attempt it. So let's go for a good old thrust on him and see if it works. Uses his defense and fails. Oh, and I get a massive hit on him, and with the piercing 2, wow, I'm getting really lucky. Yeah, and then, oh, he is countering though, yeah, and with dealing 3 damage. So, when you melee me, I need you to declare. Would I have used the orb in this round? Probably not. Or remove a disappoint token from fortress. Yeah, I would. See, I'm gonna do it and then not take the damage. That's what I would have done. That's what the Force Phoenix is for. This is once per round. I would probably not have done it, but now I've shown him that that's what I wanted to do. I can only do it once per round. I thought I could do it infinitely. Once per round, yes. Okay. Obviously, Isabela's attack would be more threatening to me, so I should have saved it for her, but whatever. Then we use the Heart of Gravicore, and I can either do the Returning Throw or the Mighty Bash. The Returning Throw would have the added benefit of the Slam, but he's just going to guard next turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to hit him normally. Or I could try to slam Isabela with it. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Here, Returning Throw on her. She's only got 1 armor. 2 damage, no effect. Okay. Oh, so that's only 1 damage because of the armor. And that's fine. End of the action phase is for me, and then Isabela can come in and hit me. Now he doesn't need to declare because the orb has been used, and he can just attack. Orb is tapped now. Ooh, and a nice hit, dealing 4 damage. Okay. And of course I have my regen belt on already, so I will not. I will be. I do take damage, but I will be healing already, which is nice. And then that is the end of this round. All right, and we are in deployment. He's not deploying. Okay. Yeah, well, I suppose he's lower on mana now with the barracks. Huh. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. And we're putting out the force armor, as I said. Very nice. Deployment phase over. First quick cast phase. We are at 10 mana, and I need 7 mana to reanimate the Force Phoenix when it dies, when I use it for a Dissipate token. So that is something to consider. I can cast an enchant, and that's it. Warlord spends quick cast action to do something to Rickwold. Alright, that might be regrowth. Yeah, then I would want to kill Rickwold immediately if it is regrowth. If it is regrowth, I would probably dispel it. I think that's the way to approach it. So let's go like this. Just end the no quick cast phase for me. I should have enchanted myself with the Rhino Hide or the Force Orb here. Too late. The Warlord spends his action marker and is dissolving the Heart of Gravicore. All right, cool. Yeah, and this is why we have redundancy of that. And then I can, if he dissolves this one too, we can do it with the Shifatar, which is a cantrip spell. So then we will have a guaranteed living weapon for the entire game. Not to worry. Action phase, he's done. So I have an opportunity now. I can either double attack Isabela, or I can move in and attack the Bloodweight Great Bow. Many options here, and I think the right one is to attack Isabela with 6. Then with the double strike, it's going to be 6 then 4. That's a good chance that I kill Isabela this turn. That'll be what's happening. So Here we go. Double strike, spinning slash. Ooh, and another good roll, dealing 6 damage first, and then 4, so E's and B less dead. Okay, I'm also rolling way above average here on like every roll, so that's kind of bullshit, but what can I do? Getting pretty lucky here. I am being targeted by Sir Rickwold. Oh, really? Okay, he's just meleeing me with 4 critical. He did not declare. Yeah, and of course I want to use my symbiotic orb here. Now, I might not want to actually kill my Force Phoenix right now. Either we spend the mana. Why would I not? Because then I can't attack with it. I want to attack with it, I think. 7. Yeah, so I'm paying the 3 mana that the symbiotic orb allows me to use in order to activate the orb. I will then meditate with the meditating monk. Say done. I suppose if I activate or attack with the Force Phoenix, then Sir Rickwold could get a guard token for free. Oh, and he does kill the Battle Forge with the Bloodwave Greatbow. Annoying. I would have loved to get another deploy out of the Battle Forge, but okay. I can't get everything. I think I should attack with the Force Phoenix, just for the heck of it here. There's a chance that it does some damage to Rickwold, and that would be nice. He is revealing a glancing blow. Okay. And I will have to re-roll that attack. So that was really good that I didn't attack it with the Mage, and even better that I did with the Force Phoenix. So everything was nice here. Roll 1. Indeed. And it does no damage. So then he also gains a guard out of that, of course, which is kind of cool. Rickwold gains a guard. I think he may. But, so I didn't have to tell him, but whatever. And I will enchant myself with a 4-sword now. And that'll be the end of the round. And we're in the deployment phase. He's putting out an Orc Butcher. All right, and I have decided, so I think I forgot to pay upkeep for the hammer in the previous turn, which means I did it this turn, and that leaves me at 9 mana, not enough to get a new Heart of Gravicore living weapon, and I have decided then that we will just get a Shivatar living weapon for now. It can do a sweeping attack, which is kind of cool, and so it will work for me just as well, I think, maybe even better in this scenario. I'm not going to go for the barracks, I'm just going to go for killing the creatures. First quick cast phase over. I will not quick cast anything. And he is deploying an Orc Butcher. I think I said that already. He is casting a quick cast, a heal, minor heal onto Sir Rickwold. All right, yeah. Oh, and healing him to full. Okay, nice. I was never going to go for Rickwold unless I absolutely have to. He's going to be guarding with him on occasion, and so I will have to hit him, and hopefully we will kill him, but I'm not going to focus him. It's not worth it. And so actions phase over, or starting. I will be moving in to attack, and I will attack. I was going to hit the Mage, but maybe I hit the Orc Butcher. Oh, wait. I am being a dum-dum. Here, of course, I am casting Shivatar first. Shivatar costing 2 as well. Spends 4 mana and then 2 more. Yeah, like this. I should be able to afford it. Putting it sideways, adding a ready token to it. Then moving in. Hitting the Orc Butcher with the spinning slash. No, the thrust. Dealing 6 damage. Okay, there's a kill chance again here on him. Then we will activate the Shivatar. We will spend 3 mana to make it sweeping. Sweeping on, let's sweep these two. So first, I'm not sure if I have to declare that up front, but whatever. Let's do a slash with, oh, that's, huh. It's taking my redistributed power into consideration here. I will add 1 week to myself in order to get it to 4 dice. We can get it automated. Slash. Ah, we do not kill the Orc Butcher. And then I will attack here. 4. And 5 onto the Great Bow guy. Okay. And it says 3 dice on the Shivatar, but if you read the text, it says that I will get another die because of my level. And that will be my action. So then I have my Meditating Monk, but otherwise I am done with my actions. And in fact, I cannot use the Orb this turn because I have no no Dissipate tokens on a Force creature, and I don't have any mana to activate the Orb. But I also have full health now because of the region, so it's not a problem, I think. I think we will be okay. And the bow can't shoot me. All the things. He is going to melee. No mana or anything. No mana. I paid for the reanimation of the Force Phoenix, but it comes back when you reanimate something. You turn it face down, and then it comes back into play in the next initiative phase, meaning next round. It died in the upkeep phase from losing its dissipate. And up here, I will then get the Medicine Monk to give me 1 mana. And I'm not sure why he didn't guard here. I feel like the guard would have been the obvious choice for him, so that I can't like double strike one of these 2 creatures. But what do I know? End of the action phase is for me, so he has the Great Bow, which is going to move out, of course, so that it can start shooting me. This is what the Force Orb is for. And the Warlord himself is giving himself some armor. Makes sense. All right, and that will be the end of the round. Oh, and we are done with the planning phase. He is not deploying anything. He chose not to give his barracks mana with the mana shard. He can give it to his mage every time, and he did in this case. First quick cast phase. It is his initiative. We have Rhino Hide and Rust in hand. Need to save my mana. I might have to pay for Force Orb reveal, and I might have to pay for Shivatar activation, and I might have to pay for Force Phoenix reanimation. So there's a lot of little things. First quick cast phase, indeed. Yeah, he's thinking. Bloodwave Great Bow is activating and shooting me. Then I will reveal the Force Orb. Fail to defend, but take 2 damage, 2 critical. He's quick casting on the Orc Butcher. Surely not another minor heal on that guy. That can't be worth it. A glancing blow, I would guess, again. Okay. So I would sweep, I think, twice. Or maybe we move in and guard with the Force Phoenix. I'm weirded out that he's not guarding with Rickwold. I really thought that that would be the play for him here. Maybe I move in and hit the Orc Butcher with the Force Phoenix. I think that's the play. See if it's another glancing blow. It's a dodge, which makes it an automatic miss for the Force Phoenix. Cool. Force Phoenix really paying off here, just like everything else is for me. Very nice. Can't complain. Let's see if he's going to go for it. He needs to kill it before the dissipates on to run out to get the veteran tokens. I kind of hoped he would go for it. It'd be kind of cool to get a veteran token on Rickwold at least with it. But oh no, I guess not. In this case, I'm going to say I would have used the symbiotic orb in this case. Yeah, spending a dissipate token from Force Phoenix. It's for his sake that he needs to declare. Declaration is for your sake. Because now I get to see the roll, technically, and that feels bad. He says, done. I will meditate with the monk. No, I won't. I will... he's not going to be able to kill the Force Phoenix now. It's going to be 2 dice and then 2 dice maximum between the two here, and very unlikely to kill the Force Phoenix with that. So I'm going to go with a Rust on him. No, because then I can't sweep with the Shifatar. Yeah, no. So we're just going to sweep. Sweep normally here with a sweeping spinning slash. Why is that only... because of the weak token. Spinning slash, sweeping. Ooh, 8 critical. That's insane. Okay, so that's a very dead or butcher. And then I will attack him. Now 2 weak tokens to make this 4 dice because I don't get the extra dice twice. Oh, and 0 damage going in on the Warlord. Then, so we don't need to reveal the Rust, that's fine. And then, of course, the Shifatar will activate. And now it needs to be 4 dice. But I'll just do the Spinning Slash, which is the 4 dice. 1 armor. I will reveal the Rust then to just do 1 extra damage. Done. So I think... Does he? Yeah, he has a kill chance on the Force Phoenix right now. That would be a masterful play, I think, for him. Here comes a Ballista out. Okay. Another good use for my Force Orb. Meaning he's not going for me. He's done, yeah, Ballista, and then I will meditate with the monk, of course. And then Rickwold. I'm weirded out by him not guarding with the Rickwold. It's kind of his whole shtick. He would still get to attack with him because I would have to attack the Rickwold. I don't see a way around it. Most Force Master carry the pans that allow them to bypass guards, but until those pans are played, you should guard. And of course, he can't know that I don't use them. Here's Rickwold guarding. Look at that. End of the round. In the deployment phase, I have Rhino Hide, brace yourself in hand. Here comes a Bridge Troll. Okay. I was going to go for the barracks this turn, but maybe I can focus this guy down in 1 turn. That could be kind of cool. Deployment phase over. Yep. First quick cast phase. No quick cast for me. It would be prudent of him to give it Rhino Hide or something here. Ah, yes. Here comes an enchantment. Okay. Surely not another dodge or glancing blow. That is a Rhino Hide. It has to be a Rhino Hide. Yes. I could figure that out by attacking with the Force Phoenix. And so I will. Let's figure out if it is a glancing blow or whatever. 2 damage and 2 normal and 2 critical. And we see a reveal of a Brace Yourself. Okay. Yeah, so the troll will be ignored this round. I don't want to be attacking into a Brace Yourself. That doesn't make sense. Should he have revealed the Brace Yourself there? I don't think so. I think he should have waited. Because now I'm not going to be attacking the Bridge Troll, and if he had made me spend another attack on it, I would probably still not be able to kill it, and he would have leveraged the regeneration more. Now I can throw my Mage's entire attack action into either the Bloodwake Greatbow or Will I use the Force Orb against this? I will not. Or the barracks. Should I kill the barracks? There's a chance that I kill it this turn. The chance was higher with the Force Phoenix also attacking, to be fair. I use the Force Orb against the Ballista Bolt, but it doesn't work. And it says I'm taking 3 damage here, which is correct because it is calculating my piercing resistance into this, I think. I have 1, 2, 3 armor with 2 piercing resistance, and he has so he has 1 piercing. Yes, so 3 damage total goes in. Correct. Do I kill the Bloodwave Greatbow, which I'm sure I can, or do I take out the barracks? I think I will take out the barracks, then go for the ballista, because I can get back into Battle Forge range then. And I'm just gonna exhaust all his creatures. Like I can kill them all. He can keep throwing them. I'm not gonna be attacking into Rickwall. That doesn't make sense. Let's kill the Bloodwave Greatbow here. Again, I get it in 1 hit. I don't even need the Shifratar. It's kind of insane. Now, is this in formation? It's a blur, so it is discarded. Wow. Done. He has Rickwalled and the Warlord himself. Okay, he's moving up to the Ballista Zone. Enchanting himself with, oh, not enchanting, but casting another piece of armor. Okay, I thought we would have seen a remove curse this turn. Is that not the name of it? Remove curse, yeah. But no. I will give myself a mana with the Meditating Monk and say end of action phases. Rickwall moves up and guards, indeed. I will give myself Brace Yourself for now. Maybe baiting another Seeking Dispel with that if I'm lucky, and that'll be the end of the round. Alright, and we are in deployment. A Goblin Alchemist comes out. Ugh, okay. Gonna have to go and kill that one, don't I? I have Rhino Hide and Dissolve in hand. Anything else to note here? I don't think so. First quick cast phase is his initiative, but I end up clicking a little bit quick there. Whoopsie daisy. Action phase. All right. I feel like I'm winning, obviously. I wanted to show you guys this here. We have 14 cards now in the Warlord's discard pile, which is always nice to see, to my 3. And 41 cards still in the book. So I think like probably 5, 6 more creatures would be my guess. Which means there's still ample opportunity for him. Oh, he guards. Okay. Yeah, with the Bridge Troll. Interesting choice here. And Force pushes me up top. Okay. Huh. All right. Sure. Also checking for Nullify this way, which is nice. In case I might want to throw down the Mage Warren soon. Okay. All this done. Annoying, but not the end of the world. I will say pass. I cannot, but I can meditate with the monk here. So there, like this. We want to see where his Warlord and Rickwall is moving this turn. If at all. If they're staying, where will they go? I can double move into the Ballista Zone and do a sweeping attack, which is that is going to happen now that he moved out Rickwall for sure. Do I need to quick cast something first? No. So we move over and use the sweeping attack of the Shifratar. I have plenty of mana with this build, so we can always afford this. Here with a sweep, giving myself a weak. Slash. 1 damage on the Ballista because of the armor. And then he only has 1 armor because of the rust. Oh, only 1 damage taken. When I'm hitting the Warlord, we don't get a lot of dice or like good hits. That is unfortunate. Do I need to quick cast? Yes, I will. Another enchantment just going down with the rhino hide, and then that is the end of my actions here. Oh, I still have my bird, the Force Phoenix. Never mind. What will it be doing? Probably attacking Rigwald, just to hope to get some damage on him. It won't change anything, and he won't be able to kill the Force Phoenix with that counter-strike, so it should be fine. And if we're lucky, then Rigwald will not gain a guard back here. That would be cool. So let's see if we can get that lucky. Attacking, and he fails to... No, he succeeds his defense. So he is going to get a guard back, and he will also get the counter-strike, which won't matter because it will die at in the upkeep phase. He's going to do the counter-strike, sure. 4 would have been the maximum, and it's going to die anyway. Alright, end of the round. He enchanted himself with an enchantment. Always interesting. We have a, what's it called? A Dispel Wand that I might deploy in this deployment phase. At least I'll think about it. And that'll be the end of the round. And in the deployment phase, something is coming out of the barracks, I think. Oh, but it's my initiative. I will get the Elemental Cloak for free. It's another Bridge Troll. Okay. Yeah. He can still turn this around if he has enough creatures that, like the Bridge Trolls are going to be problematic for me. And yeah, we'll have to see. Okay. It's not over yet. I have Heart of Cravicor that will be coming out this turn so that we can just smash the Ballista fairly efficiently. Let's see here. First quick cast, none of that. And do I need to go first? Probably not. No, I will not go first. I will say pass. Oh, I should have smashed the Ballista right now. It's going to shoot my Battleforge, I think. That's what I would do in his shoes. Shoot the Battleforge. Make sure that that Ballista gets a use. He's moving up his Bridge Troll. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I have 2, so I can say pass. If he moves up the Goblin, I can force push it and kill it this turn. He stays still with Rigwald. I will meditate with the Meditating Monk. Done. And I can still kill the Goblin. I can just force push it up here. Being hit by it would not be the end of the world, honestly. I'll be fine. Yeah, I think so. Right? Because I can... The Rot, I think, is the worst one, but he's going to be throwing Corrodes at me. And I have 2 Renewing Springs and a Neutralizing Mist over here. So, like, it's not going to matter. It's going to be fine. He's moving up the Goblin. Okay, now I will destroy the Ballista. Since we are here, we can stand still, get another deploy next turn. Shifratar goes back in the book. That was 8 mana, so down to 12 for the 2 extra. Then we will double strike the Ballista. Getting rid of the weak token first. Spinning Slash, 6. 3 first. Then 2, putting it at 6, and then we roll another 6 total here. I'll do it like this. Oh, and that is a nice hit, so another 6 going in on the Ballista, meaning it is destroyed. That is the end of my action phases, and he still has his Warlord. The Warlord comes up to me. Oh no. I have all these Walls of Force. You better believe that there will be one going down here at the beginning of next round. I will pay 3 mana to... go ahead. Go ahead. I have so much armor and regen still going. I'll be fine. And he won't attack me next turn. It can't happen. He does do a nice hit here, so I will reveal Rhino Hide to take no damage at all, I think. That should be 1 damage going in. Meaning I regen the whole thing. And then that is the end of the round. He is not quick casting because he has no mana. Fair enough. End of the round. And we are in deployment. I was gonna deploy the leather helmet, but I think I should save the mana. In case I want to do double wall, but I don't. It'll be fine. So let's get the helmet on. Whoopsie. There we go. Another piece of armor. And first quick cast phase. I'll just put a wall here. I could have walled this tile too, but then we might not be able to do all the stuff that I want if I want to get the Force Phoenix reanimated and stuff like that. I haven't calculated down to the final detail. But he's hindered here, he's hindered here. So the best he can do is guard his mage this turn with the bridge troll over there. And we'll see what he does. He could kill the Force Phoenix and get a veteran token onto a bridge troll this turn. I really hope that he does. That would be super cool. Please do it. Harshforged Plate coming down. All right. Yeah, that's a good play. And Rhino Hide being revealed. Not sure why he would need that. Revealed right now, I mean. It is a good play. But he might as well have saved it and might not even need... he might not even need it this turn. But I will move over and hit him before he can move up and guard with the bridge troll. So now he finally put on some armor. That's nice to see. Took a while. Thrust coming in here with 6 piercing 2, and he has rust, so I'm not sure exactly how much armor he has, but I roll 1, so there's no damage going in. Alright. And then Heart of Gravicore. I will just hit him with the 4. No, we don't need a slam on him. So can we get 4 dice here, or do I need to do some weak tokens? I do. Let's go for 2. And say Mighty Bash. 2 critical. Yeah, he did indeed not need the Rhino Hide. Look at that. Folks at home, you could have saved your mana ult by not revealing the Rhino Hide in that action. That is too bad, but you couldn't have known. Let's see, done. End of my actions. No, what am I saying? I still have the Force Phoenix and the Meditating Monk. Now, and this is interesting, of course, because if he moves the Goblin Alchemist over first, then I might hit it. So he would move a Bridge Troll and guard, and then move the Goblin, and then move Bridge Troll and guard, so that he continually has a guard on the Alchemist. That is what he needs to do here. Let's see if he plays it that well. Or he could go for the wall, because he must realize that another wall is coming down over here, which is a nice thing to see. He does 0 damage to the wall here, so that is kind of unfortunate for him. Yeah, this is why the force walls are so nice. They are tough to kill or destroy. I will pass here. Now he needs to keep weak wall here to guard the goblin, for sure. He guards with the bridge troll down by the barracks. That is a mistake. It needs to move up here and help the warlord, because he's going to be isolated. Oh yeah, and here he goes. He moves up some guards. Yeah, good play. Yeah, that would have been really, really hard for him if he didn't. Okay. I cannot say pass again, but I will meditate with the Meditating Monk. Done. Let's see what he does. I would guard with Rick Walls, I think, in his scenario here. He moves over and guards with the Alchemist, which means that the Force Phoenix will follow and hit it, of course. Dealing 4 damage. Very nice. It's going to counter. Maybe he gets a good roll here. It's only going to be 1 die, and there's no chance of a rot because it's non-living. Yeah, he can counter. Not sure why he didn't. Go for it. Never mind, poison. Oh, it's a poison attack and he's non-living, so he's literally immune. Oh, lol. That's funny. Yeah. And he moves over on guards with Rickwald, the right play. That is the end of the round. All right, and we are in deployment. An elven soldier coming out of the barracks. Very cool to see. I do love this one. I think it's criminally neglected in the community. But for 5 mana, this is an excellent creature. Deployment phase over. First quick cast phase, I will, of course, I will put down the Wall of Force right in this second in case he was thinking about like lesser teleporting himself out or something. I want to make sure that this happens. So the other thing is you might be tempted to go for the Mage, still like I can sweep, attack and stuff, but and something's happening to me here, an attack. I was going to go for the Bridge Troll just to finish up that thought. He has 7 armor minus the 2 for the Russ, so 5. I could attack him with a piercing attack first, but I would always want to double strike. And so he's got too much armor, but the Bridge Troll has none. He's throwing a boulder into my Force Orb, and the Force Orb catches it. Ouch. Yeah, that's rough. He was trying for the slam effect of the boulder, obviously, but damn. And so now I will go into rich troll killing mode. It's unlikely that I get it this round, but there's a chance. And the way to do it is to wait until he has spent his actions. So we will start by passing here. We don't need to rush it. And I don't like the boulder play either way, I have to say. I feel like I just needed to get really lucky after moving up with Warlord a few turns ago. It was a game-costing mistake. Yeah, rough. I've been so freaking lucky. Oh. Freaking lucky. Like that. He did make some errors. The main error, since we're talking about it right now, I know I'm not going to doing this in chat, but since we're talking right here, the main error I think he made in this game, like a really crucial error, and I'm sure you guys have realized it already, in the third round, he had the opportunity to move Rickwald up and guard the Archer's Watchtower and his outpost combo up here. And not doing that, I think I get why. He was worried that Rickwald might be focused down. But honestly, that's what Rickwald is for, and it has cost him so much mana not having that little outpost combo. And it is killing him right now. Apparently, he doesn't have extra outposts as backup either, and it's not good. Anyway, he moves his Bridge Troll over and hits the Wall of Force here, dealing 3 damage to it, which is quite nice. So he does get a lucky roll there, and maybe he can get back to his barracks this turn. That would be bad for me. I hope he doesn't. I will say pass. 1, 2, 3, 4 actions for him. So which creatures would you now hit the wall with, though, right? He can do it with the Mage, but now the Mage can't move down to the barracks anymore. So instead, he enchants the Warlord, which I think is also a nice play here. Yeah, done. I cannot pass anymore, but I can meditate with the Meditating Monk. Done. The Alchemist will attack the wall. There's a chance that it destroys the wall here. Oh, something's happening. With my computer, I mean. No damage done. And I can heal the wall if he doesn't kill it in one round, which is why this one's so rough for him to deal with. He needs a lot of dice levied against it, and if he... So I'm kind of waiting with the Force Phoenix, making sure that Rickwald has to guard. But so now I will attack the Bridge Troll here. I will go with my double strike on it. And I need to remove my weak tokens. here. Double strike. So that's 10 dice going in. 5 damage first, so that's slightly below average. And then 4 dice, dealing another 5, so we hit exactly average on the 10 dice. And then we do another 4 from the Heart of Gravicore. Oh, he's going to retaliate. Ooh, dealing a nice hit there. Getting 1 damage. He should have declared. Oh, all good. Wasn't gonna warp. I don't have to. I have regen and so much armor. And then the hit here from the Mighty Bash. There's a kill chance here. 4 dice dealing 6 damage is quite unlikely, but there's a chance. 18% chance, to be precise. We get 5. So he's lit at 1 health, which means he's going to regen down to having 4 health. Or 4 total life remaining. And in the next round, in which I hope to then kill him. Oh, but he's going for the Wall of Force. He doesn't get it. And if he had gotten it, I would have moved the Force Phoenix up and killed the Bridge Troll. So that was a really risky play by him. Maybe still the right one, but tough to say, eh? Done, he says. And so I only have the Force Phoenix remaining. I think I will hit Rickwold here. I could guard, but why would I? No, let's just go on Rickwold. He does not guard, or not. He does not avoid it, and he doesn't take 1 damage from it, so he doesn't get his free guard. He counters, dealing 2 damage. And he's going for the wall. Okay. Dealing 1 damage, which means it doesn't get destroyed. It does get destroyed. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. So he rolled 2 1s here, and the Wall of Force is destroyed. All right. So that means I will have to cast a new one if I want to continue this little play. And he has a window to cast a teleport or something on himself. But he must realize that I'm going for the Bridge Troll at this point. So why would he waste the teleport on himself? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the end of the round. In the deployment phase, no new creatures comes out. Okay. He only has 6 mana. Oh, he revealed regrowth. That's right. Oh, and he is lesser teleporting himself. There's no guards in here. So, kind of a weird play. I have Force Hammer and Wall of Force. I am doubling down on killing the troll. I still think the wall would have been the best way to isolate it from guards, potentially. But this way I also get it, so it's fine. Lesser teleport. Anything that I need to note here? I don't think so. Action phase. He could move Rickwold up and guard right now. That might be the right play, but I can sweep into the Bridge Troll, and so I'll get him still. I don't think you can save the Bridge Troll here. He's just attacking with it. Okay, that's fair, to be honest. Dealing 3 damage. He should have declared, but I... Oh, whoops. Is he done? Yep. He's done. Okay. So now I kill the Bridge Troll. I think would be the right play, right? I can go down and kill the Alchemist too, though. Ugh. That's an option. Yeah, that's the right play. Move down, kill the Alchemist, throw the Heart of Gravicore back at the Troll, and then I still have a quick cast to kill the Troll with the Force Hammer, or I can move the Force Phoenix up and kill it. So I think I will move down, kill the Alchemist. With 6 dice piercing 2, that should be a kill. It is, but it's kind of a bad roll. One of my worst, and still 5 damage. Then Heart of Gravicore, we need to roll what? 4 with 3 dice here. 37% kill chance here. Ooh, only 1. That's kind of rough. Okay, damn. So then the Force Phoenix has a fairly good kill chance, so he would have to move something up and guard it. Maybe just the Elven Soldier would be a good play here for him. Let's see if he realizes that that's the play. He is spending the Warlord action marker to give Sir Rickwold an enchantment. Okay, so he's not trying to save the bridge troll, in which case I will go up and attempt to kill it with the Force Phoenix. 63% kill chance here. And we get it. Very nice. Okay, that was kind of clutch. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I wouldn't have spent the Force Hammer, so I would have had to kill it next turn. Dig In is revealed on Rickwold here. Very cool. I forget what this one does. I will mark the orb. I just marked it. I will use it against the troll. I will just use the Meditating Monk and say end of action phases for me. Here comes the orb. I will spend the 3 mana here instead of a Dissipate token to keep the Phoenix in play for longer. And the little elf guy deals 2 damage to me. Quite nice. Okay, that's cool. Well done, little elf guy. He's a trooper. So, Force Hammer, Wall of Force, I don't think I will be casting any of my quick casts here, so that is the end of the round. In the planning phase here, while all this thinking, the Dig In gives every creature in the zone 1 armor, every friendly soldier creature, so not the Warlord. At the end of a friendly soldier creature's activation in this zone, they may pay 2 mana. If they do, place a guard on that creature. If this ability is used by a minor creature, reduce the ability for cost by 1. So he can attack with Rickwold every turn and still guard. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and formations have cantrip written into their trait description, so I can never dispel this one and be rid of it. For this round, I am prepping Force Hammer and Dispel. No, not Force Hammer. I will go for a Crumble to get rid of the Harsh Warblade. Anyway, we'll wait for him to finish planning here. And we are in deployment. Another elf comes out. Very cool. He's starting with the small creatures now. They might be the only ones left in the book. We'll see. First quick cast phase. I am not quick casting. I should quick cast here. I should have cast the Dispel right now, I think. No. I was thinking if he casts a Nullify, then it would be good for me to do that first. But the Dispel is not affected by Nullify, neither is the Crumble. So he's removing 3 mana from barracks and that's all. Okay, he didn't pay for the soldier correctly. No worries. And I will probably be passing through most of this round. Oh no, I can move in and I can attack with my mage. Huh. He doesn't have a guard. Okay. 5 armor on the Warlord is kind of too much. So should I crumble? Or should I just go with the Force Phoenix on the Warlord maybe? To try for some crits. I will crumble the armor after this, but before he starts guarding, I'll just attack the Warlord. 1 damage. Hell yeah. Done. He spends his Warlord's action marker, so not guarding with anything. Huh, he's just going for my mage. With an acid ball. Ah. Force orb, of course. Fails to defend. And he gets 2 corrodes on me. Okay. And 2 damage. Yeesh. Would have been nice if the orb caught that one. And then he's going for me with another acid ball. Okay, okay. 2 corrodes again. Yeesh. Okay. So now the neutralizing mist looks really interesting all of a sudden. I'm at 7 damage here. Am I in trouble? I might be in trouble. Huh. Maybe I kill an elf before they act. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -4, so I have 3 armor remaining. That's not too bad, honestly. I'll be fine. Let's take a hit. It looks like this. I pass. And of course I still have my orb, which will be used against the troll. Oh, he can't. I was going to let him know that he can attack and guard because of the dig in, but he doesn't have the mana for it. That's rough. Okay, I was going to be nice to him here. Now, 1 mana for me. I'm at 37. Done. There are games with this book where I do not have enough mana, I will point out. So, like, it's not always like this, but it honestly is like 50-50. No. He remembered. I'm proud of you. Some friendly banter. I will get rid of the harsh forged plate. That will cost me 6. So down to 37, up to 31. You do not pay the extra cost for the harsh forged plate when you are using crumble because it targets the equipment, not the mage. Done. The action phases, and I will dispel the regrowth at the end of the round here. No reason to show him that yet, technically. And now, of course, we use Orb. Oh, whoops. There. 28. Let's not do 28. Let's do 4 more. 24. So that the bird is ready next round, because that was the final dissipate on it. And final quick, I will quick cast and get rid of the regrowth. This might be the round where he concedes. It's getting to that point. He's down to 30 cards in the book. It's not looking good for him, I will say. The corrodes really help him. Maybe when I cast the neutralizing mist. My book is a fatigue book. Most of my games with this kind of play ends with the opponent conceding at some point. We'll see if that happens soon. I don't mind playing it out, but it's starting to look like that it is over. Anyway, end of the round. In deployment, and nothing is being deployed. First quick cast phase, it is his initiative, but I have steel equipment and neutralizing mist in hand here. We'll see how that goes. I realized I forgot to use the holographic core last turn. That was an oversight. Wallet spins, quick cast back up, but then doesn't. Alright. Did I need to play anything? Neutralizing mist is for the end of the round. I'm kind of hoping to see another acid ball here at the beginning of the round. Or throughout the round. Warlord is enchanting itself with a remove curse. So the rust is gone. Yeah, that had to happen eventually. The question is whether there will be another remove curse. And here's a dragon scale hauberk, which is why I put the steel equipment in hand. I was hoping for the spiked armor that causes bleed. That would have been really nice pickup for me. But I'm not going to steal this one, I think. There's no point. No. Maybe. I could. I'll think about it. For now, I will say pass. Yeah, I was going to say orders for Bridge Troll, but here we go. He starts with that. 25. Pass. Elven Soldier. 4 rolled, and he has 1 piercing, but no piercing because of my armor, so only 1 damage goes in. I have 3 armor remaining. 1, 2. Oh, I could not have passed. My bad. Okay. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I'll go with the mage now, just in case that does matter. So, I am not going to steal this equipment. I will sweep. And I will just go for the mage. There will be criticals, and that's enough. Here. Spinning slash. No, we are looking for, yeah, spinning slash here. Sweeping, comma. There we go. No damage taken. Okay, so he gets to counter. I think. Yes, we do go through the counter strike strip before the next attack. CS goes in here. Yeah. Ooh, and a nice hit. Okay. 5 damage total. 4 damage total. And do I have a 4 dice attack here? I do not. 1 weak is enough here to get a 4 dice basic melee, and I will ignore the guards. This was, in fact, brought up on the Discord just yesterday, or it was the day before yesterday, and I thought that Rickwold would, because he gains his guard during the attack, he would block the sweep attack, but Koshade overruled me. And I think I ended up agreeing with him. It's not very well laid out in the rules, but it was concluded. And then I will use the Heart of Gravicor here. Now Rickbold is guarding, so I will attempt to shoot at the Warlord with the returning throw, but it will be intercepted by Rickbold if he wants to. Yep, he is intercepting. No more defenses, of course, and he takes 4 damage from that hit. That was really nice for me. Cool, cool, cool. And then that is the end of my action there. Done. And he is regarding. And then my... oh, where's my cursor here? Then my Force Phoenix will attack into Rickwold, and now he cannot regain his guard no matter what happens here. And so next round we will be starting without a guard on Rickwold. 1 damage goes in, and there may be a counter-strike here. There will be a counter-strike. 3 damage rolled against my Force Phoenix. He can still try to gain the veteran tokens there. He has not attempted it yet, but there's 4 turns left to get the Force Phoenix killed. He's guarding with the Elven Soldier. Okay, probably a smart choice. And Meditating Monk gains us a mana here. Then I will quick cast. Neutralizing Mist. No more Corrode was attempted. So like this, we get remove any number of corrode conditions, paying the removal cost for each. That is 8 mana, down to 16. Nice, he says, yeah. Never ever cast this spell before in my Mage Wars career, but I had a feeling that in this particular book I would need it someday, and there you go. Yeah, very nice. And that is the end of the round. And in the deployment phase here, nothing coming out of the barracks. No. First quick cast phase. Steal equipment and dissolve. Nothing yet. Maybe you should have. I can afford it. Oh, no, I was thinking if he casts a half-port blade, I can still afford to dissolve. But why would he do that when he has a dragon scale Horbeck on? Never mind. Warlord spends quick cast action. Getting rid of the symbiotic orb. Okay, this is why we have redundancy of that one. It is usually the first thing targeted. That is the second dissolve we see out of him. The first one was for a Heart of Gravicore, and he's not used to dissolve since. So hopefully he is running low. I would rather not lose my second symbiotic orb. We'll see about that in the next round. First, then we have our action phase here. I will dissolve the Horbeck. And then sweep here. So first we sweep on the little elf. There's a chance to kill him. Do not kill him, but that's fine. He doesn't want to guard again. He counters with 3 critical going in. And I could have used the orb. What am I saying? There's no orb. Never mind. He doesn't have to ask for that anymore. That was a really nice hit. 3 damage there. Huh. Well, don't go rolling too well now, Mr. Alt. That would be very sad for me, for the Keejchen. I will do more damage to his mage here with the hammer. No, this is the sweeping still. Only 1 damage going in. Yeah, I'm still rolling really poorly against the mage. The Heart of Gravicore will also attack him. And I'm starting to think that I need the Shifratar back. We'll see about that. There's another 2 damage going in only. I think he has 5 armor with the Rhino Hide indeed. So that is my actions done. He's at 11 and I am at 11. Okay. Yeah, but I have way more armor than him, so hopefully we will be fine here. And he does not have regen, while I do. He neglects to use the dig in to make a Rigboard attack here, which is interesting. I will pass. I can guard with the Phoenix as well. That's also something to note. If things starts to look really bad. An elf attacks and does no damage. I will meditate with the monk just to get it out of the way. Done. Elven soldier. And indeed, now I will guard with the... here he goes with the bridge toll. Smart choice. Ooh, and a nice hit. 4 critical, and that'll be the damage that goes in, but still 4 was way more than expected here. Ouch, I'm at 15 now. Okay. At some point I can retreat and use the renewing spring, and I'll just put a wall up here and run over it. I'll fly over it and escape, which is one of the tricks that I have up my sleeve here. But I would rather finish the fight. I might have to do it like next turn. Depends on what else happens this turn here. Here comes a ballista. Ooh, yeah, indeed. Okay. Okay. Force Phoenix will move up and attack that one immediately. Maybe we can get some early damage on it. Oh yeah, indeed. 4. Wow, that was a really good hit. Almost maximum damage. Any more than that would have been insane. And no damage from the other elven soldier onto me. So I will be at 13 in the next round, but I will put up a wall of force here and move up and destroy the ballista. That is going to happen. And this is the end of this round. We are in deployment, and there is something on the barracks here, so there's at least 1 more creature in his book anyway. Let's see if something comes out. An Orc Butcher is revealed. All right. Cool, cool, cool. First quick cast phase. Oh, it's his initiative. I will be using the Wall of Force. I meant to quick cast. Hope that works out. Yep. And I can fly over it and hit the ballista. And the thing about it, first of all, it blocks the ballista shot, which is nice. Then he can shoot at it with the ballista, which is going to be nasty for me, but whatever. And he's going to be able to destroy the wall this turn, most likely. Oh, he's targeting Rhino Hide with a card here. Dispel, okay. Yeah, I do have another redundancy in that, so that was a nice thing for me. And no matter how this plays out, it will split his troops. Like, there's no way he can also follow me. He does get 2 critical on me with the bridge troll before I move out. That's annoying. And he shoots the wall. Very smart. I'm sure he realizes I can just move over and kill it. Cool. Well done. But it will negate a lot of hits this turn, no matter how we look at it. And let's get the weak token off here. And again, this is because my mage is flying. In case anyone was wondering how I'm just moving through the wall. And the ballista goes down. And then I think, let me see here, living weapon, when your mage uses all of abilities, yeah, and autonomy. And so flying says at the beginning of your activation, you may gain the flying track until end of activation. So I can still shoot over the wall with the hammer, as far as I'm aware. Because it's still my activation with the mage. And he blocks it, or intercepts it, of course, with Rickwold, but he fails to defend, and I get to do damage. Very nice. And he's also slammed, but not that that really matters. Done. And then we are going to meditate with the monk. Done. And pass until he either breaks the wall or doesn't. And then I'll guard with the Force Phoenix, I guess, if he doesn't break the wall. But if he does, then we will move in and hit something. Did you move Rickwold before getting slammed? Slam is not like stun. You do not lose your action. It turns to daze when activated. And you may guard. In case he wanted to. But he can still use dig in to guard. Okay, yeah, so he chooses to guard. Pass. He has 2 actions here. Unlikely that he breaks through the wall this turn. No, goes away. Slam is just active more or less in the interval between you, where you get the token and until you activate, which feels like it's nothing, but it is a lot if you think about it. That's the short version, and you can grumble over why that might be if you want. I don't have time. Don't have time to go through all that right now. He hits the wall and does not destroy it. I will guard with the Force Phoenix here and say done. And he tries to remove the wall. Will he succeed? He did not, so we will heal it back to full. I am wrong. He managed... Oh, because it only has 4 health. That's what I keep getting wrong. I keep thinking that it has 5 health. Right. Never mind. He does destroy the wall. End of the round. We enter the deployment phase, but there's nothing on the barracks. We have Renewing Spring in hand and Dissolve, and I am going to Renewing Spring this turn unless I am teleported or something. I am not going to quick cast. Let's see how this goes. If he's going to force push me or something, maybe. He's targeting a Seeking Dispel onto my Brace Yourself. I was right about that. I did not think that he would have another Seeking Dispel, but oh well. The Brace Yourself did its job. Wow. So now he's not gonna teleport me, surely, but I will still say pass here. And I'm gonna do, yeah, well, I'm gonna do the Renewing Spring. A lot of people are gonna hate this, but I have 2 in the deck, and I am threatened. I want to make sure I win this, and I do that by running over here, healing, getting a deploy of the Dispel Wand, and putting a wall here next turn. He's gonna absolutely hate it, and in fact, that might be how he concedes. We'll see. It should be fun. He managed to deal 2 damage to my Force Phoenix here, and it counters dealing 3 damage back to the Elven Soldier. I could let him get a Veteran's Token. I'm gonna let him get a Veteran's Token. If you're watching this alt, I'm hereby letting you get a Veteran's Token just because I think that's funny, and I kind of feel a little bit bad for him. So I will attack the Elven Soldier back. What I'm saying is I could move it over here right now, and he wouldn't be able to do much against it. And I do get to kill the Elven Soldier with the Force Phoenix, so that's even better. Now there will be an attack on my Mage, of course. Just 1. And then we move out. I didn't take any damage. I'm gonna do it now. It's gonna happen. So let me move over here. Use the Renewing Spring. Heal up. Oh, 6 healing. Wow, maximum effect here. I don't have any conditions to get rid of. I will use the Harder Gravicore then to hit the Elven Soldier. Dealing 3 damage that kills it. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. That's insane. And Sot leaves the game. Yeah, one of our spectators here. I think he knows what's going to happen at this point. Let's see. Old has 23 cards left in his book, so it's not over yet. It's not over until the fat lady sings or whatever. He chooses not to hit the Force Phoenix. He just guards with his Warlord. Okay. I will just use the Meditating Monk now. Gain 1 more mana. Whoops, it is like that. At some point, I could let the monk move in and start attacking, and it might do some damage, but he could also get a veteran tokens off of it. And I don't want him to have that. And even though... Yep. Merry Christmas. So he gained a veteran token onto the troll. There you go. That's why. Oh no, now he can double move into my zone. I was trying to block that by having the Force Phoenix there. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I could have prevented that. But he's not gonna double move to me. He does do that with the Butcher. Fair enough. Alright, end of the actions phase, and yeah, end of the round. Alright, and in the deployment phase, nothing is being deployed. No, that's not true. I'm putting out my Dispel Wand, like so. I still have 1 hand slot open for that. In the deployment, first quick cast phase, he does have initiative, so he has an opportunity to do something here to affect me before the wall goes down. And I do have exactly 4 walls left, so I can wall this zone entirely in, which I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping that he tries to move around, then I put a wall here, and then he tries to move around, and I put a wall here. Just because it would be super funny to have this little renewing spring that I can move in and out of because of my flying, and then that he can't. I think that's hilarious. And it's not bad either. I'm not doing this just because it's funny. I'm doing it honestly because it is going to be the best play, I think. It's going to guarantee my victory. 100%. And he might just destroy the wall anyway. Or more. I can fly over. Yeah. This mage has been nerfed several times, the new Pelion Force Master, and it is still really, really strong. Oh, he has a holy strike, not just in this book, but also prepared in case of another wall. Well done, sir. That gives him ethereal. Let's see here. That should do 2 damage with the new rules. So it is 1 more. 3? No. No, ethereal has been reworked. Choose do 1. So 1s do 1 and 2s do 1. And he rolled damage on 2 of the dice then. You just count the amount of dice that rolled damage. And then that is how much damage is done. And he manages to do another 2 here. So that is the wall destroyed. Ah, too bad. Okay. Well done. Well done. I will kill the orc. It's a weak enemy that I have access to without a guard. I will take it out of the fight. So, double strike. There we go. And did I just one-shot it? No, I get... But I have 1 more attack, of course. Oh my god. 2 way above average rolls. And then a Heart of Gravicore hit, and it will go for his mage. But of course, he's going to intercept with Rickbold. Fails the defense, but takes no damage. That's quite nice for him. Regard. He could choose not to take it. It is optional, because later on the Force Phoenix might attack Rickbold, and then he would want to gain the guard off of that. That is something to consider. I think it might be the right choice. Since the mage is staying here, Rickbold probably should too. That's a tough question. He is conceding. Sorry for the bullshit strat. It was a fun game. And it really was. I enjoyed this. I hope he did too. I will reveal my book so that he can get a look at what he is up against here. It is far from over. So much bullshit in this book here. At one point I thought I had a chance to come back, but your book is hard for me to deal with indeed. And I was like, not only, I am kind of probably the hard counter to his book here, because I'm really good at escaping all of the creatures, but not only that, I was really lucky and he made some slight mistakes, and then like he needs to play it perfectly and also be lucky. I think, or at least play it perfectly, and then maybe have average rolls on both sides. Then he might have a chance. He did do a fair amount of damage to me throughout here. You too. And so there was a chance, but it was slight, and I think just the way things unfolded, by the mid-game, it was too late, because even though, I mean, if I stayed, he might have had a chance, but the fact that, I can just run away like I do, get to a renewing spring, I can dispel, and I don't know if he has more equipment removal, but, we have a mage wand to remove all of his armor and steal the ones that I like, and I also have a minor heal that can be put onto the mage wand to gain even more healing every round. And I think at this point it's just too late. A Tankle Wine would have been a really nice thing for him to have, or it does get removed by the Galvatar, so yeah. Luck and enough equipment removals is probably what is needed. And then, of course, perfect plays. You can't make mistakes like he did, which is, it wasn't big mistakes, but enough that it tips the scales even more in my favor. And anyway, that is it, folks. There might not be any more Mage Wars videos for this tournament. Like I said, I lost that game against, what's his name? Sveiner. And so there's a chance, I think, if Sveiner loses his game against Were Kingdom that I beat in the previous round, then there's going to be a 3-way tie, I think, and then I might advance. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. But if I don't, then there will be no more Mage Wars videos, and in fact, this would be the last video on the channel, maybe forever. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you had fun. And yeah, and again, if Mage Wars 2.0 ever comes out, then of course, I will return for that, if nothing else. Thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you mages of all ages had fun with well, Mage Wars in general, but also my channel. And that's it for now. Of course, I will still be in the Discord, and I will never truly disappear. I mean, I will die of old age at some point, but I'm hoping to have like 40 years more. And if within the next 40 years, if I don't come back to YouTubing or streaming, it would be a really crazy world. But who knows? Who knows? I won't make any promises. And with those words, it is time to close it off. This is my OBS. I'm not supposed to show you this. It's a behind the scenes. Oh no.